So D-Live TV it is.
Yeah, DLive.tv.
Okay, D-Live.tv. D-Live.tv.
That means everyone, Mum, you know when you do your...
D-Live.tv.
But we're going to try Restream.
My wife, she's dead.
Apparently you can do DLive through Restream.
Last night I had good sheet. Going out to all my fans in Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan. Going out to all the stans.
Pakistan?
How dare you, racist!
To stop what you're doing and listen.
You're listening to them. You what?
Our producer has messed up again.
Yep.
Yes, you're listening to The Layman Show. If you've joined us on D-Live TV, welcome, because it's the first episode that's going out on there.
Are we broadcasting on there?
Yes, we're going out.
Are they seeing our beautiful faces?
That's right. They can watch us live even before we upload to YouTube. And we're going out on our best channel, which is laymanradio.co.uk. They can listen to us before we go on to YouTube.
Damn straight, get those plugs out of the way.
That's right. Who's doing the intro?
Hair plugs.
You doing an intro?
That is the intro.
Was that the intro?
I mean, I'm your host, Gabe.
I'm Leeton. We are The Layman. Welcome. So where should we kick off?
I don't know.
Because I've got loads to say already, bruv.
I mean, it's the usual, isn't it? Maybe start with coronavirus and then work our way,
Yes.
hopefully, away from it.
Some old biddy has been the first lady in Britain to get the C jab.
Well, yep. Good for her.
They've injected her. She's come out on a wheelchair, throwing up some gang signs. Have you seen it?
Isn't she like 90 though?
Yeah, I think
So,
she's
I mean,
90.
She's got like 2 weeks to live anyway.
Well, I think that's why she's said, I've had a good run.
Yeah.
You might as well jab me with it.
Guinea pig me.
What's the worst that could happen? I'm on my way out.
Yeah.
But yeah, they bowled her out in a wheelchair, bruv, and she's come up with some like gang symbolism.
It's also, she's still wearing a mask, the photos that I saw. I was like, she's got the vaccine in her. She doesn't need the mask anymore. She can't spread the virus. Well, I don't know how this works, but you know.
Right, so they've injected her with this RNA vaccine, and there's loads of debate going on, as you probably be aware of.
Loads of people.
Loads of people. So there's some people going, yeah, let's take it. We can get back to normal. Everything will go back to normal. Then on the other side, you've got people saying, I don't want that shit put into my bloodstream.
They're turning us into adreno pigs.
Could you
start harnessing our adreno and start changing our DNA so we produce more?
I can't believe 3 minutes in or something, we've gone straight down the rabbit hole. Adreno pigs.
Yes.
This is a new term.
I know, I've just made it up.
Straight in with some new terminology. People put that into, what's that online dictionary? Is it Urban
Dictionary? Yeah.
Urban Dictionary, adreno pig.
Right next to fucking a Cleveland steamer.
What? What?
A Cleveland steamer.
What the hell's a Cleveland steamer?
Put your shit on somebody's chest.
My days.
Hence Cleveland steamer.
Okay, people, search for Cleveland steamer and find out what that is too. Might say under the reference, it might say Gabe.
Yeah, I'll be the one. I'm the author.
So how do you feel, bruv? Are you getting this jab?
No.
Why not?
Hard pass. I'll wait the 2 years, see if what the side effects are.
What? When you see people walking down the street twitching.
I don't go abroad anyway. It's like, all right, that's the only thing that I can't do if I don't get this.
I don't know. I mean, looking at
poison put in my veins.
Yeah, because looking at some of the articles, they're saying that if you don't get this jab, what you got in there, bruv?
My e-cigarettes.
Oh right, yeah.
It's just nicotine.
So yeah, they're saying without this jab that you won't be able to go to say club events or pubs or cinemas, anywhere where people congregate.
Yeah, but I'll just do what I do now with the track and trace and say that I've got it. And there'll be a way to get a counterfeit like document or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, I think that's what there's been a lot of posts online with people asking for counterfeit documents.
That's for reals, they're just going to create another fucking black market.
Exactly, and we should be the pioneers of that black market.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Everybody
chip in.
I've got computer skills, you've got business skills, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll be on the FTSE 100 in a week. Share prices are
we'll
rising.
Be going public.
Yeah, so there's a lot of argument. I saw a video by, do you remember that goofy airy twat, Russell Brand?
Yeah.
So have you noticed the way he speaks? He doesn't open his teeth.
I haven't.
It's
really
like you're listening to Russell Brand.
because I also haven't listened to Russell Brand in a long time.
Yeah, he talks through his teeth.
I think actually I haven't listened to Russell Brand since the election with Ed Miliband, where he was licking Labour's arse. I was like, you faggot.
He interviewed Ed Miliband.
Yeah, on his True's show. And I was
Oh,
like,
the truths.
you
I remember
faggot.
it. It's when people said, look, it's fighting the system.
Up until that point, I was listening to him, and then I was like, oh no, no, you've taken too many drugs now, no.
He is, isn't he? He's immune. But what's weird is, now that I've mentioned Russell Brand and his teeth, I'm actually looking at yours while you speak.
Why?
You've got a little bit of a Russell Brand there.
Oh, well, when I ever go at Shy, I do. Bastard.
Oh, yeah, if you don't know already, Shy is our producer, he's behind the scenes. He's the one who sort of like controls the sound. If the sound is shit, please leave a comment. And his name is Shy Bell. You can find him on Facebook.
I was going to say, can we use his stage name or?
No, I don't think we can. He's
sold
stage,
his soul to the devil.
he sold his ass to the devil.
Yeah.
But you can find Shy Bell on Facebook, send him an inbox and just put, sort the sound out.
Faggot.
Yeah, you're making the layman not sound very good. Can you imagine tonight? Ping, 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 and he opens them and he just says faggot, 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 faggot. Yeah,
That's my dream.
so like I said, this
If there's
vaccine.
one thing that I want out of this podcast is that.
What? You can make an open declaration
Yeah.
and ask people to do it.
It's Abuse Shy Month. It's Shy Sember.
It's actually his birthday very soon.
Oh shit.
That's right. I'm not going to disclose his age, but yeah, we should make a request out for him. People inbox Shy Bell, SHI, inbox him because it's his birthday very soon. He's been up and down the country. God knows what he's full of.
I was gonna say, how is he leaving Hull? We're in lockdown. We've been in lockdown for months.
We're in tier 3.
Yeah.
We're in tier 3. He has been up and down the country digitally.
Apparently, you can actually go to another tier 3 place if you're from a tier 3 place.
Yeah, but if you're in tier 3 and you want to go to another tier 3 and it's tier 2 in between.
Well, I mean, you're not getting out of your car unless you like taking a shit in a.
Do you know what?
station.
We are the modern day Jews.
That is a bold statement.
Can I say that? Allegedly. Can I put allegedly in and save our asses?
I think because we're brown, we can go. I think
We are the modern day brown Jews.
Black Israelites.
Let my people go. But like I said, can you
Preach, brother, preach.
preach to the people? But can we cross tiers then? Can you go from tier 3 to tier 2 to arrive at your destination, which is another tier?
I have no idea, but the story I'm about to tell involves me leaving Hull anyway, so
Allegedly.
It's not like I really give a fuck.
Okay, I love Gabe's stories, so take a moment. If you've got a cup of tea, this is the moment to sit down with it. Because trust
He
me,
loves my stories because I have no shame, and I'll be brutally honest.
yeah,
That's
sit
the
down with
reason
your
why he loves my
cuppa
stories.
because there is a danger that you may scald yourself.
Right, it's a short story.
Let's go for it.
I'll get to the point very quickly.
Go for it.
Went for a little drive out to Leeds to go and make a new friend.
Yep.
Made the new friend, lovely person. She might even watch this. I don't know. Anyway, drive back. There's a crash on the M62, or whatever the fuck it is, going through Leeds. I pissed myself in the car because I was stuck in traffic. Yep.
Take a moment, people. Just absorb it before you laugh. What? You pissed yourself? Literally pissed
2 hours, Lee. 2 hours I was sat
What's
in
wrong with
traffic.
just putting your wanger out the door?
That it's stuck in traffic. It's not exactly like my car is inconspicuous.
So what did you do?
It's all right. I come somewhat prepared, so I had a tea towel and and like this rag that I used to clean my windows with. So I stuffed them in my crotch, and then
You used it like a nappy.
sort of, yeah. Well, actually, no, more like. I'm trying to think.
Shit. Oh shit. Oh god, no.
It was more just to catch the spray, shall we say?
What was you sort of like pissing into?
I had a tall boy can of energy drink.
500 mil.
No, I think they're like 700 and something. I
Oh,
think.
right, yeah.
Like the big cans. One of these, actually. Exactly one of these.
This is not product placement.
No, it's not. My favourite drink, though. Sorry, smack myself.
Sponsor
in the face.
Gabe now.
So yeah, I had one of those. But I was like, I know I'm not going to be able to. I'm either going to overfill that, or I'm just going to completely miss and shit. Because also traffic was, inching.
Yeah, because it's going to be quite hard holding a can at the right angle.
Especially when your seat doesn't adjust that way.
Yeah, because you drive laid down.
Yes, I do.
You should have just done an arch and caught it in the
what I
can.
had to do was like prop myself up,
Yeah.
shimmy up a bit, so
Yeah.
I had the right angle, and then try and piss into the can.
Oh God, what a
Hence why I had all of the cloths in between, so I didn't piss onto my seat, but I did piss all over myself in the process.
Oh, do you know what? This has made my evening. I've always said to you, I don't want to cry on camera, but my tears are beginning to come out.
So yeah, that was a thing. That was a traumatic event, shall we say.
So, did you fill the can?
Yeah, I fucking brimmed that can.
So, my question is now, obviously, you're stuck in traffic.
Yep. What did I do with the can?
Yeah.
I poured it out the window.
For your dead homies?
But I waited until traffic actually started moving somewhat before I started pouring it out. I didn't want it to just be almost a litre of piss.
I'm sorry, people, I've lost the plot right now. I can't handle these stories. Oh, God.
Yeah. So I won't be doing that again for a while.
Hold on, what did you do with the tea towel?
Oh, that's now being washed. Yeah.
Oh, man.
And the rag's being thrown away.
So obviously, you brimmed the can.
Yep.
What did you do with the excess that overflowed? Or was that your max?
I brimmed it.
Oh,
And
thank God
to
it
be
was a
honest,
big can.
If I hadn't there was a lot of inaccuracy, shall we say.
Started hosing your car down from the inside.
Maybe if I hadn't got so much on myself, that would have been more of a problem.
Oh, bro, do you know what? I've never actually measured how much I piss. And it's intrigued me now. If you filled, what was it, 750?
These are...
What are they?
No, 500 actually.
500 mil.
Sorry,
So that's half a
litre.
pint, is it? Half a litre. So you filled half a litre and you brimmed it.
Yeah.
And would you say that's like a normal piss?
No, that's because I'd been holding it for a while as well. As I say, I was stuck in traffic for 2 hours. It wasn't like I instantly got to traffic and I was like, fuck, I've got to piss really, really badly. It was like I could hold it for like an hour and a half. And then it was just like, this is too much.
So people out there, if you want to inbox us with your measurements, we'll make a comparison chart.
I need to get myself like a little shiwi or something in the car.
What the fuck's a shiwi?
An emergency shiwi.
What's a shiwi?
It's like a thing that girls use to piss
And
standing up.
Does it look like a cup?
It
look like an arch?
I don't know what it looks like. Yes. It looks like a funnel, actually.
A funnel, so
they
attach the funnel and just look out the window.
Yeah, they just like suction it on.
See, I'm not going to drive normal anymore. Because next time I'm on the motorway and I look out and I see a woman like that.
Always be fucking prepared is what I'm saying, people. Always be prepared.
Right.
Bottles all the way.
Were you in the fast lane when you were stuck?
Yes.
Because I was going to say I would have just sort of like moved over to the hard shoulder.
The problem is that it was at one of the main junctions in Leeds where the crash had happened. So it's 2 lanes on the outside that are turning off the motorway, and then 2 lanes on the inside that are going straight on. And I wanted to go straight on. So my choice was either go all the way to the left and turn off the motorway, which was still fucked with traffic.
You see, Gabe, I know you
on.
quite well. We've been podcasting for a decade or so, but no, we haven't. I'm only joking. But
It's 2 years, but we've known each other for almost half a decade now.
yeah, that's true. I know you don't give a shit. What stopped you being stuck in this traffic, getting out your car and going onto an embankment or something? Was it the audience?
It was right. If I was in the outside lane and traffic was like that, I would have just pulled into the into the fucking emergency lane and quickly just got out of my car, run down the embankment and pissed.
Yeah.
But I was in the fast lane and I didn't know if traffic was like genuinely stood still. I didn't know what was up ahead, whether it was just traffic or an accident.
You see, bro, now I've been in that situation where you need to go. Like I said, I've normally found somewhere to go or pretended I was looking at my car and just pissed on my car. But when you're filling one of those big boy cans...
It gets real fucking worrying.
Oh, God. Do you know what? I would have loved to have been there, but also...
No, you wouldn't.
I would have, because just for the sheer comedy
Although the funny thing is, though, if you would have been there, we could have actually you could have started driving. I could have got out the car and gone to go piss, and then...
Yeah, that's true, and just ran after me.
Yeah, and
caught up.
the traffic did not move.
Oh, God, well, thank you very much for that story, Gabe.
No problem. It's my shame.
It
Enjoy
is.
it.
Do you know what? All these traumatic events in your life. I mean, there's a catalogue of them now. If you go back and watch, our podcast, yeah, you'll find out that every episode there's a traumatic story that comes from Gabe, and I almost feel like a counsellor now. I'm like, tell me where they
trauma. Yeah, tell me where.
tell me where they touched you on this doll. Oh, God, I forgot where we was now. We was talking about the bloody vaccine and we went on to pissing in a can.
Oh, yeah. I mean, is there much more?
Yeah, there is much more. I was listening to mainstream radio, which I don't normally do, but for some reason my Bluetooth wasn't working, so radio came on. They're actually bringing out 10 billion of these vaccines, and I thought, is my maths correct? Because I don't believe there is.
Are you sure they said 10 billion?
They said
10 billion sounds a lot like
they said 10
million or trillion
billion.
Or...
And also where we live, there's a hospital called Castle Hill.
Yeah.
The vaccine is at Castle Hill. It arrived today. But they're making 10 billion vaccines, and I'm thinking, this is a long term.
Did you hear that the vaccine has to be kept at minus 70 degrees?
Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Celsius.
Minus 70? They are pushing that into my blood. What do they think they are?
No. To be
stable.
To be stored correctly. It doesn't have to be that way to be injected into you. You can turn into Mr. Freeze.
Victor Freeze. But yeah, so I don't know how it's going to happen. This rollout is going to take years, they said. It's going to take a few years to get all these vaccines out. And there's only 3 major companies making these vaccines. So everybody knows, Pfizer's one of them.
Well, you say
AstraZeneca.
That, a lot of I'm pretty sure Russia's come out with like 3 vaccines already. Not that I trust anything that Russia ever does.
Why not? I like Putin. Putin. He's cool. I saw him riding a horse bare-chested.
Yeah.
How many other people running countries do you see
How
that
many
chill?
other openly gay?
Russia, we apologise sincerely. Once upon a time, we slagged off Mossad, and next thing you know, we post a podcast and only one person sees it. They shut us down. Yep. Talking about Israel.
PsyOps, yep.
There's something I do want to drop in. So Israel have a space defence department, and the chief of space defence, who's been there for 30 years, has come up with this extraordinary story. He said, brace yourself, that they have been exchanging with extraterrestrials for the last 30 years, and so has the US. And he turned around and said the reason that they can't tell anyone is because us, as a human race, because we're so fucking stupid or something, can't accept the fact that this could be real. He said that we'd freak out if we saw a real spaceship.
I think most people would, is a funny thing.
Yeah, because we've been watching shit like Independence Day, haven't we?
Yeah, and Mars Attacks.
And Aliens, do you know what I mean?
I love Mars Attacks.
I mean, you think about it, bruv. You laid in bed next to your pregnant missus, yeah? Baby starts kicking and you're like, Ridley Scott. Do you know what I mean? What the hell's going to... Exactly what's going to pop out of there. It's going to cause people a few nightmares and such. Because it opens up like a Pandora's box. You start thinking, hold on, if there's aliens... Oh, that's it. I knew I had something to say. He called them the Galactic Federation. Right, years ago, when you go through your bored phase and you start surfing the internet... And
the Galactic Federation from Star Wars or Star Trek?
I'm going to go with Captain Kirk.
So Trek?
Yes.
Not Wars?
No. Actually, you could be right. It sounds like Wars.
Leave a comment.
Yeah, leave a comment.
You fucking nerds.
Arseholes slagging us off all the time. Russell Brand
There are fans, Lee.
Yeah, you are our fans. We love you all. We love you all.
All 10 people who watch.
But anyway, what I was going to say was, he referred to them as the Galactic Federation, and he said they have advised that we are not told that they exist. Even though he's gone to the frigging papers and told them.
See, this is the thing though. What makes us think that the aliens out there are going to be better than us? What makes us think that they don't have some like super capitalist system where like the rich are the richest and they're like, no, we're on the same level here. You don't tell your poor people about us, you see, and we won't tell our poor people about you.
You see, that's a very interesting topic there, Gabe. Thank you. Because the fabric of their society, we have no idea about.
Yeah. Yeah.
might just be one level, or they might be
Let's be honest. It's not going to be an egalitarian society if they're telling them not to tell the population about them.
Yeah, and he said, yeah, what's boggled me is he referred to them as the Galactic Federation, which makes you assume not just one colony or species, many of them sat together around a table. But don't tell the Earthlings now, mate, because if you do, anal probed.
It could just be different, like, subsections of, like, you know, we have different religions. They might have like different religions. It could just be one species with different sort of cultures.
Absolutely, but what I was going to say was years ago when you're bored and you start surfing the internet for information stuff, I came across something like this. Some guy out there was saying there are aliens, they're known as the Galactic Federation, and I think, do you know what?
My old friend Lawrence, fucking fat retard.
But I think that guy who made this statement disappeared.
Lawrence.
Lawrence, please get in touch with Gabe.
No, don't. Do not get in touch with me again.
Why are you so mean?
Because he's a dick. I gave him an in and he fucked me over.
You gave him?
Anyway.
Okay.
Let's move on.
It must be personal.
Personal.
It must be another traumatic story.
I bet on that bridge.
Bridges can be rebuilt, Gabe.
No. Not this one.
Oh, fuck.
There's no more foundations, Lee.
Fucking rained hellfire upon
salt
it.
the earth. Fucking nuke it.
Oh, God. What was I looking at the other day? Yeah. I wanted to talk about fucking, like, modern art, Gabe. I know it's not a topic that's on mind, but the other day I saw a painting which sold for a ridiculous amount of money, and it basically looked like a woman was on a monthly issue, but she'd let it go all over it, and then she threw herself at the wall. And that was basically the painting. And then there was a picture of a guy in a suit, and he was like,
See, I know modern art, I think,
Yeah.
specifically.
It's anything could
Like
be.
old school art where you get like some regal fucking duke who's stood there with a riding crop and his slaves in the background, you know.
Do you remember that woman?
That's art.
Do you remember that woman, Abramowitch or whatever her name is?
No.
Oh.
I just know some fucking. Isn't there a footballer called Abramovich?
No, that's a Russian oligarch. Or what's it?
Roman Abramovich.
Romano Abramovich.
Yeah.
No, this woman, she's called Marina Abramovich, but everyone calls her the witch or Abramowitch. She does some weird shit. She's the one who sort of like had all this dead cattle in a room, smeared herself in it, smeared the walls, and you're thinking, what the fuck is wrong with you? You should be in that room, but with your hands tied behind your back, bouncing off the walls.
Something that is art related, but not quite, right? I've been watching something quite interesting. I'll give a shout out to the page, even though a lot of the times it's just a glorified fucking advert for Skillshare. Baumgartner Restoration.
Please explain.
So, this is part of my autism.
Oh, God.
What he does is he restores old paintings.
Ah, yeah, I've seen something like this. It's quite cool.
Really fucking cool. The guy is a super J, though.
Is he?
Yeah. I don't know if he actually is, but he's got the nose for it.
Do you remember that guy who used to sit on a stool?
And also the greed.
The guy used to sit on a stool, Bob or something it was called, and he'd had
Bob
a
Ross.
That's it, Bob Ross.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I just paint a happy little tree.
Yeah. Wouldn't you just have a little tree over here, and this tree is smiling, and his voice used to be like hypnotic, and you're not into painting, but you'd sit there and watch him putting all these marks on, and right at the end, yeah, you'd think, look at it, it's a bloody masterpiece.
You know he was in the Air Force?
What was he doing? And just painting RAF on this
Bombing
painting.
gooks in Vietnam. That's what he was doing.
Oh, God, I didn't know he was a fighter
He was
pilot.
dropping fat boys on them fucking nips.
That's where he's got his inspiration from all them trees and mountains
Probably,
and stuff, isn't
actually,
it?
yeah.
Because he's seen it from a
And
different
that's the reason
angle.
why he's so calm. He got it all out of his system.
Yes, I've killed 10,000 people, but let's
of
put a little happy bush in here. Some grass.
I have become death, destroyer of worlds.
Oh, God.
Classic.
And also, it's been a busy week for us, though. Layman Radio's taken off. I don't know if you ever tune in.
Busy week for you.
Yeah, busy week. Layman Radio's taken off. And Facebook has been really good for us lately. I don't know if you noticed. On our main page, we shared a spoof Christmas album.
I was confused about that. Did we actually make that, or did we just
No.
share it?
Credits out to... oh, God. This is where the Layman... the Daily Fry or something they call it.
Right, okay.
Because they're the guys who actually put it together. But I loved it so much, I decided to share it. I put the credits in. It's hit nearly 9,000 people.
Jesus Christ.
As we sit and flick our tweed.
I mean, the Lemon Show's growing. At least the Facebook group is.
Yeah, the Lemon Show's growing. We've got loads of...
I mean, we've really got coronavirus to thank for not having to throw that Lemon Show by.
Don't mention the party. People are waiting for the party.
Classic.
But yeah, we hope to, when everything sort of like goes back to normal,
When we all get our vaccines.
when you're all vaccinated and safe to come within 2 meters of us, because we don't want to die.
I don't give a shit.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's sort of like waiting for it to get back to normal, but is it 64 million people in Britain? How long would it take to vaccinate everyone? And what about the people who don't want it?
I was going to say, everybody that I've spoke to isn't getting it.
Everybody I've spoken to has told me to fuck off. And I'm like,
None
look,
of your goddamn business.
yeah. Do you want the vaccine? Fuck off.
Well, saying that, I have a feeling that like my grandma would probably get it.
Yeah, because they put the... Like I mentioned in the last podcast about that old man who died, the elderly are really afraid. And the elderly generation are the people who've gone through a war, who've took the polio vaccine and cholera vaccine or whatever it was. And they said, we need this to be healthy and strong and fight off disease. And they believe in it 100%. Do you remember?
But they also took the thalidomide thing as well.
Yeah, because they had trust. And that's what's changed. They had trust in doctors and the professionals. Whereas now, when a doctor says, yes, Gabe, you have glandular fever, you think, have I? Shut up, dickhead.
See, but the thing is, I trust my doctor. I don't trust a pharmaceutical company.
But your doctor works for a pharmaceutical company.
Well, no, ostensibly, my doctor works for the government.
But he works for the pharmaceutical industry.
Who are in bed with the pharmaceutical industry.
Boris is bumming your doctor.
I don't know about that. I don't think my doctor swings that way. I could be very wrong. I don't know him in his personal life.
I'll go back a few years, and I don't want to...
Who am I kidding? The guy probably voted for Boris Johnson.
He probably did.
You know.
Do you know what I mean? He's probably in charge of the euthanasia project that's going on.
I still very much appreciate everything that he's ever done for me, and I don't dislike the guy because of it, but...
I'm not going to name any names, but years ago I was at a function, and it was a sales pitch from a pharmaceutical company. So everybody who was there were doctors, all GPs. And there was basically like pushing their product, whatever it was at the time, and saying, if you push this product, this is what we will give you. So you go into the doctors.
I didn't think it worked like that way on the NHS. I thought the NHS essentially had like pre-approved drugs that doctors could prescribe.
Doctors are bought and sold.
I know they are in America, but...
They are here, bruv. This is why I'm telling you this story, which I've held in for years. This is no conspiracy.
Like a big old turd.
That's right. I'm about to
big old
release...
conspiracy turd.
I'm about to release this fat boy. So there's all these GPs there. Most of them are NHS GPs because I recognise them. So the guy comes in, he's got this drug that he wants them to push. So if people come in with these certain symptoms, our drug is the one you push. And they're all like, so what's the incentives? And that's where it comes in. We will do this for your surgery, we will do that, we'll give you this, we'll give you that.
I was going to say, it's always a quid pro quo.
I know, because do you think if we were GPs, we'd be corrupt GPs?
It's also like, do you think any of those GPs actually paid for, turning up to this?
No, the meal was on the pharmaceutical.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. The pharmaceuticals,
Do you know what I mean?
Buttering them up.
Here's a funny story. One of them was drinking whiskey, decided to drive home and drove through his neighbour's wall, left the car there and went to bed. Front page of the paper, he's out in his boxers in handcuffs.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a bellend.
Funny times.
Don't drink and drive, people.
Yeah, don't drink and drive, do you know what I mean? It's not worth it, is it? Who's drinking now anyway? Everyone's drinking at home. No one's needing to drive.
Yeah, you don't need to go anywhere.
I mean, is it true that pubs and stuff aren't allowed to serve alcohol after 6 p.m?
No, it's after... I thought it was after 10. I mean, pubs aren't open anyway.
I saw some... apparently, you can't serve unless you serve a proper meal. So if you've got bar snacks, you're not allowed to serve alcohol. I saw this the other day, bro. I'm going to have to look into it.
I really don't think that. We're a nation of alcohol drinkers.
Why are the pubs shut then?
Because the pubs are shut all the time, though. It's not up until 6 o'clock.
Yeah, but only... We're in Tier 3, that's what ours are shut. In Tier 2, they're open.
But I don't know about Tier 2, because we don't live in Tier 2.
You've been to Tier 2.
Actually, is Liverpool Tier 2? I have no idea. What the fuck is my phone?
Oh, God.
God damn it, Shaq.
This is your fault, Shy. As the producer, things should be in place. Now, let me have a jelly bean.
No, I think
We're doing research.
I think Liverpool
Live.
is tier 3. Ba-boo, ba-boo.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yep, Liverpool.
Just for a minute.
No, Blackpool.
He's looking for Liverpool. Hold on, Liverpool was at the highest. The military were there.
They're in tier 3.
They must be. Although they're just not coming up on this.
I wonder if they could hear my mouth
know.
then, chewing a jelly bean.
No. Sorry, Liverpool is tier 2.
Tier 2, so you've been to tier 2.
Yep.
Did you notice if the pubs or anything were open?
The pubs were open.
Ah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that it was.
Anyway, this corona crap, as I call it, corona crap, has affected a lot of people, and there's a lot of people out there struggling. And because on Facebook, so many people are sort of like joined in the Layman Show, added me as a friend and stuff, I see a lot of posts, and there's a lot of people who are generally sort of like funny and laughing and stuff, and I can see throughout their posts how they're actually feeling, because they like to broadcast it, whereas me, I don't tell you shit. But anyway, they put posts up, you know, like you could, if you go back a couple of months, you'll see how happy they were, and now they're putting up quotes like, you know, to be stronger, you've got to be broken, stuff like this, and like angels are there for you. And I'm thinking, what? You know, who are you telling? Are you telling the people that angels are there, or is this coming from within you?
You are right.
Am I?
Yeah. Tier 2, pubs and bars may not provide alcohol for consumption on the premises unless with a substantial meal.
Yeah, boy.
So they are operating as a restaurant. They
That's
may
right.
remain open and they may remain open for takeaway services. So you can't actually buy alcohol from a pub unless you're having a meal there.
Exactly. So the pubs that don't sell meals cannot serve. Is that correct?
I have no idea.
It's all confusing.
Can they still serve takeaway? Because
I don't know. What would you... Do you know what? Boris Johnson, if you ever watch this podcast, you're welcome to come and be interviewed by us.
there are some wild fucking
Okay?
rules.
Because I want to ask you some questions, bruv. I see you on TV, blabbing around, but I do actually want to ask you some questions if you're brave enough, bruv. Come on. Is he Eton educated? Or is he Oxbridge?
Yeah, I'm sure he fucked a pig.
Allegedly.
Sure he did.
Allegedly.
No, I'm sure.
Allegedly.
No.
That was...
No.
Allegedly. We've got to put it in there, bruv.
If fucking David Cameron did, then you know Bojo got bullied by David Cameron.
Did he?
It's got,
Were they in the same class?
I think they were actually friends. They probably were.
I wonder if they're still friends now. They were both in the same party, weren't they?
I'm sure that they were in the Bullingdon Club together.
What the hell's that?
That's the
Is this the elite club?
Yeah, that's the elite club. That's the one where there's a photo of them two together, all stood in like a penguin fucking.
Yes.
What are they called?
Where there's about 8 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to get Boris Johnson on something like Boris. If you got Zoom, I don't know if you have. You know, I know you've got Pornhub, but if you've got Zoom, download it. We'll do a Zoom interview. We're ready. Are you? Are you?
There are some crazy rules for tier 2.
Oh, bruv, I'm not interested.
I know, but
It's bringing tears to my eyes.
What? But fuck them. I don't listen to the tears anyway.
Yeah, so...
I wear my mask.
What?
I keep my mouth shut, keep my head down.
That's right.
Fly under the radar. Best way.
Exactly. Be a sheep, but not be a sheep. Be
a black sheep, but
with white fur.
But dye your hair white.
Break that down how you will,
bleach your hair.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I saw that Russell Brand thing, he was like, I'm not here to tell you whether to take the vaccine or whether not to take the vaccine, but what I'm telling you to do is Google Pfizer. He goes, Google Pfizer. It was making me laugh.
Well, I'm pretty sure that if you actually like say what he wanted to say,
Yeah.
Like YouTube would like not demonetize him, but probably shadow ban him or something. I know that Facebook was saying, they're going to take down stuff that's
anything, because they got the fact
vaccine.
checkers, haven't they?
Yeah.
So if you say anything about the vaccine and they believe you're telling people misinfo, they take you down. Why YouTube? Stop shadow banning us.
Oh no,
People love us.
You can't help that. It's because of what I say.
It is actually.
You occasionally say.
Well, I say nothing untoward. I'm actually
just
quite
agree.
legit. I don't agree. I
Which
don't
is
agree.
less? Tacit agreement is less.
I don't agree with anything YouTube. So please boost our thingies. we've got a competition to run, like I said last time. So everybody get on the competition, get onto YouTube, give us a like, leave us a comment. Even if it says 4Q, just leave it. Just leave it there.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be making a little video, pin that shit to the top of the Facebook page.
That's right. We've got a Christmas speech coming.
Yeah, I still have like 2 weeks thereabouts.
We're going to be... Do you know what? We are procrastinators.
Yeah, I've been that way all my life.
And I think what will happen is...
It's the best way to be.
We will probably film it on the 24th of December to go out on Christmas Day. That's exactly what will happen.
Hopefully not, because, I mean, that would just kind of suck. The 23rd of December. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds perfect.
God. Anyway, I'm done, bruv.
Yeah, me too, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a short one, but sweet.
Is it? Is it?
I think we've only done like 35 minutes.
Producer, can you just check what time limit we are at?
He looks very confused.
We've got 5 minutes left.
He says we've got 5 minutes to film.
Have we got any shout-outs?
Yeah, we've got some shout-outs. I want to give big shout-out to everybody on Facebook who's shared us and liked us and loved us. The Layman Show banter group, which is a private group. Get yourselves in there. No one will know you're in there. I'll keep it a secret. But you can get in there and let it all out.
Chat shit.
Yeah, follow us also. Listen to the best DJs that we've got on laymanradio.co.uk. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. Find us.
Do you post on Twitter? Because I fucking don't.
Yeah, I do. I do post on Twitter. Recently, the cartoonists Peter and Paul. So I do want to shout them out, but I also want to sort of like...
Say what the fuck?
Yeah, they've made us into sort of like these gay elves. And radio presenter Wolfie, he's a legend. On a level, he's a legend.
I mean...
He's sat in the middle and we're sort of like prancing.
It's either that or fucking like reindeer or something, isn't it?
I'm glad we're not reindeers.
Fucking... I'm just trying to think what is a reindeer but a centaur?
Half reindeer, half centaur.
No, like half reindeer, half person, so it'd be like a centaur but a deer. It's a dryad, I think.
What the fuck's a dryad?
No, not a dryad.
This is exact right. Right now, you're having an insight into how his mind works.
Dryad, there's a
No, so a centaur. So would it be a reindeer?
A cent
deer?
A cent deer? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'll figure this out.
There's too many deers in this
I'll bring it up in
conversation.
the next podcast.
Because as many people know,
there's got to be a mythological beast out there.
Mythological. I launched one into orbit.
Oh, yeah, deer. Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about a centaur. I was like, what?
Look at my pained expression.
You launched a centaur into
I
orbit.
carry that guilt. Toasted deer on my bonnet. I took my car in for repair, and
it was pulling hairs out.
The lady,
wheel line.
the lady came up to have a look, yeah, and I went, "If you look down there, you'll see the deer's hairs. They're still trapped in my car." But do you know what? I hit it, bruv, and
Memento.
for about, it affected me. I killed a living being, and for about 10 seconds I was deep.
I know. I'm gonna be more worried about my car. Fuck the deer.
I was actually, because
I might have searched for the deer, and
it happened quite in the dark, so I didn't really notice the damage.
Roadkill.
But now that I look at the damage, I think, bloody hell, that could have come from my windscreen. Yeah. I could have been sat here all bandaged up like Tutankhamun or something.
Had an antler through the screen.
Just bandaged up with one antler in my head.
It is Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. I can't speak properly. Yeah. So anyway, everybody have a good Christmas. I don't have any messages for you except, stay strong throughout all this bullshit.
Yeah, you'll probably hear from us once more before.
Yeah, we'll try and get one more in. And big shout out to everyone up there on dlive.tv. Thank you for joining us. Go on to YouTube.
I completely forgot about that.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's all right, we'll talk to them now. You guys just have a break. Go on to YouTube, search The Layman Show, have a look at some of the past episodes because there's some crackers in there. Do you know what I would like? When people make a... You're going to take the piss now.
Yep.
Montage.
Gotta have a montage.
Montage! I told you, didn't I? I would love this year to have a montage of like some of our best bits.
I'm not doing it. Shy?
Yeah, producer's nodding his head.
Oh,
yeah, so that's going to happen. We'll get a montage put together. Look out for the competition because I've added 20 quid in the mug. I put 20 quid in the mug, so somebody's going to get a nice little present.
Can I get no competition?
No,
Come
the
on.
laymen are exempt from entering. No, freestyle. You're exempt from entering. So anybody out there who's a fan, even if you've already subscribed to YouTube, you can still make a comment and enter the competition. All they have to do is tag someone and make a comment. That's it. Simple as that.
They should subscribe as well.
Well, it's kind of like bribery.
Give me
innit?
the fucking numbers, Lee. Give me one. Jesus.
No, I'm sorry,
I
Gabe.
want subscribers. That's it. I want to be able to say, look at this bitch. No, fuck me.
Tag a person, go onto YouTube, press subscribe, and leave a comment.
Thank you.
Okay, there you go. He wants the numbers. Because if you remember in the last podcast, 100 comments, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, 100. No,
What was it?
100 bitches.
100 bitches, and he's going to set up an OnlyFans account. And I reckon you'll be able to see his Bernard Matthews on there. Peace out. Take care. Sorted. Respect. Woo! I've done a Gabe.
Oh, you.
I've done a Gabe.
That's a good check.
Thank you. After your fucking incident, I'm going to be carrying this bastard over my Gabe.
Yep.
Fill that.
It's good size as well. I mean, the.
Can you?